Alright, so I picked up a used gas tank here. It's actually out of a 450, and I decided that I'm going to run some new fuel line here. So I basically attached it to the end of the old line and just pulled it through. And someone had made some real like homeschooled crap on here. What I actually did is I put a bolt in here. I sawed the head off a bolt and I put that in the new line and hooked it on the old line and just pulled it through, and it worked great. So what I'm going to do now is someone put all this crazy shut off and all this weird stuff on here. I mean, it looks pretty nice, but I think that the fuel line they used was a little too big on the front. So I'm actually going to cut this hose off of this filter and see if I can determine what size the fitting is. And if I can, I don't know if the filter's any good. I'm going to try it, which is probably stupid of me, but that's what I'm going to do. I just got to get this old line off of here. There we go. And I'm just going to cut a fresh end on here and see if we can get it over it. Okay, so I got it on there, and the rest of the line, going back to the actual carb and the fuel pump, looks pretty good. So I'm actually going to open up this valve that was closed, and I'm going to put this line in the front and hook up the gas tank and see if we can run this thing. Well, it's been like a month or two since I played with this thing the first time, and there's so much dirt and crap around this carb, it's nasty. But anyways, the throttle linkage is not hooked up right now, so I think it's just kind of in idle. I'm missing a clip over here that holds the cable on. I'm going to give it some carb cleaner in here and see if it will fire up. Forgot it's got the safety on the PTO. No, I got nothing, absolutely nothing here. The key. It's like my battery's dead. Alright, so my battery had 4 volts, so I hooked up my jumper here, which doesn't have a lot of oomph, but let's see what happens. No spark. Spark equals 0. I noticed that this muffler is rotted off the manifold here too. Awesome. That ain't cool. It's about to break off. Ay, ay, ay. What the heck, man, huh? Oh, piece of junk. All right, let me see if I got 12 volts back to my coil. Let's see. Where's the hot side here? This wiring is such a cluster F. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, here's the plus side of the coil, right here. Let me find something that might resemble a ground. Not much. I think I'm gonna have to clean them points again. Keep saying I got about 7.7 volts, which is obviously way too low. But I'm on all cruddy wires. Ground to the spark plug. This should be a ground, right on the head. Interesting. All right, I got 12 volts to the coil, so there's power there. I guess I'm just gonna have to clean the points again. I'll get my sandpaper and take the point cover off, and we'll do it again. Okay, I cleaned the points. I don't know. Let's see what happens now. No spark. Still got no spark. It looks pretty clean to me. Let's see. I gotta charge my battery, I think, before I do anything else, but still no spark. Guys, so I unscrewed the wires from the coil. I never saw one like this. These tips actually thread onto the coil posts, and there's just a little barb in there that pierces the center of the wire. Pretty simple. But I put this terminal connector on here that I had laying in my electrical parts bin, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this crappy end off of this wire that goes to the points box and just crimp a 1/4 inch terminal on there and stick it on there, and then we'll see if we get any spark out of this thing. I have a feeling that this thing is the culprit. I charged up the battery overnight, so hopefully that's good now. And all right, I got that wire on there. Let's see if we get any spark now out of this turd. That was the problem. Let's see if we can start it up. Let's see. I'll turn on the fuel here. It was leaking fuel out of the fuel pump yesterday, so I'm fairly confident that it will actually work. You see, I put the choke on. Ooh. Heard it want to do something here. Let me give it some carb cleaner again. Let's see. Let's see what happens now. Come on. It lost spark again. I don't know what's going on with this piece of junk. That really stinks, huh? Well, after doing a little troubleshooting here, I've determined that when my key switch is in the start position, no volts are coming out of it. And that is clearly what is causing me to have no spark. Let's see, here's run. I don't know if you can see 12 volts. Here's what happens when I go to start. It drops off to 0. So this key switch is no good, and it's pretty much brand new. Like, I took it out of a box and installed it in here, I thought. Let me put a different one in and see if we get a better result. Okay, I put in the different switch now. I don't have the starter wire hooked up to the key switch, so let's just see what happens here. There's on. What the heck? Oh, I gotta put it on DC, hold on. Here's on. All right, and then there's start. So it's got the same voltage in both locations, exactly like it should. I bet this is gonna fix it. So let me hook up the wires and we'll see what happens now. If you remember, the goal here is to get it to run off the fuel tank and not have to run off of carb cleaner the whole time. Let's see what happens. linkage is all messed up. There's only a little bit of gas in the tank. Probably I should put more in the tank. Suppose I could put a vice grip onto the throttle linkage over here. Does it even work? No, it doesn't work. Let's just see. Well, I think the goal was attained. Oh man, what a smelly mess. I'll put the points cover back on and pump up the tire and see if it will drive. That's the next issue, is does the transmission actually work?